Today we're going to be doing some estimating with division. So first I'm going to do a recap of how we divided yesterday with zeros. Our first step was to get rid of the inside and outside zeros. So I've got 1 0 on the outside, get rid of 1 0 on the inside. I've got 9. How many times does it go into 81? 9. How many zeros have I still got left? 2. So 81,000 divided by 90 is 900. Next problem, I've got 300 divided by 60. Get rid of 1 0 on the inside and 1 on the outside. And now I'm left with how many 6's are there in 30? 5. So 300 divided by 60 equals 5. Yep, that's Dr. J. Duncan, old school. If we read the problem, Dr. J scored 1,983 points in 47 games. About how many points did he score a game? The biggest thing that I notice about this problem is the word about, which tells me I'm going to be estimating. And when we estimate, we're always going to round to the highest place. So I'm going to take the 1,983, underline the 1, circle the 9. Level 9 bully tells me I'm going to go up. So that's really going to 2,000. My other number is 47. I'm underlining the highest place. Circle the bully. Level 7 bully also going up. That's going to go to 50. So the problem I'm left with is 2,000 divided by 50. I'm doing the same exact thing I did on the problems like yesterday. Get rid of zeros on the inside and outside. I'm now left with 200 divided by 5. How many 5's in 20? 4. How many zeros are still left? 1. Bring it up, and so how many points did he score a game? 40 points. Farmer Fred has 38 cows. They weigh 18,764 pounds in all. About how much does each cow weigh? Most important thing again is the word about. So I'm going to be rounding all of my numbers off to the highest place. The number that's going to be inside my box, the dividend, is 18,764, so I want to round it off. I underline the 1, circle the 8. That's going to go up, level 8 bully, so I have 20,000 inside my box. How many cows does he have? 38. So I'm going to underline the highest place. Circle the 8. 38 is going to go up to 40. And now I'm just doing what I did yesterday. Getting rid of an outside and an inside 0. And then just start dividing. How many 4's in 20? 5. How many zeros still left? 1, 2. So each cow weighs about 500 pounds. That's a reasonable kind of answer. Going on to the third one. Aaron reads, or actually Aaron read, a 913-page book in 32 hours. About how many pages does he read each hour? Again, we have the word about sitting right there underlined in bold, in all caps to tell you, to remind you, to round. My large number is 913, so I'm underlining the highest place, the 9, circling the 1. Level 1 bully, stay where you're at. Act like a cat. So it's going to be 900 inside the box, the dividend, and I'm dividing by 32, but I want to round my 32 off, so I got a level 2 bully. 32 is going to stay where you're at, act like a cat, and go to 30. When I get rid of my outside and inside 0, I now just have 90 divided by 3. How many 3's in 9? 3. I have 1 0 left, goes up on the top. So it took Aaron about 30 hours to read the entire book. Next problem. 19 kids split a bag of 414 Dum-Dums. About how many suckers does each kid get? I'm going to have you stop the video right here. You guys try the problem out, and then we'll turn the video back on and see how you do. Yes, I noticed I left the word mini out. Thank you for noticing. Again, I have the word about telling me that I need to round. So I'm going to round off the 414, level 1 bully. It's going to go to 400. The 19 kids, I'm going to round it off. It's going to go to 20. Get rid of the same number of inside and outside circles, zeros, and I'm end up with 40 divided by 2. How many 2's in 4? 2. How many zeros left? 1. Put it up there. Each kid is going to get about 20 suckers. Next problem. The duck flew 782 miles in 43 days. About how many miles did it fly each day? Again, stop the video. You guys try it out on your own. Find the word about right there. Tells me I'm going to be rounding. 782. Underline the 7. Circle the 8 because 7 was in the highest place. It's going to round to 800. For my dividend, 43. Level 3 bully. It's going to round to 40. Get rid of the same number of inside and outside zeros. And now I have how many 4's in 8? That would be 2. 1 0 left. So it becomes 20. And what are we looking for? Miles. Remember, right after the words how many, it usually tells you exactly what unit you're looking for. I think that's the same mechanic I have. They built 2,376 cars in 4 months. About how many cars did they build each month? Stop the video. You guys try it out. The word about's in there again, telling me to round. 2,376, level 3 bully, stay where you're at, act like a cat. So that's going to be about 2,000 cars. The 4 is already a one-digit number. There's nothing to round, so it's just going to be a 4 there. How many 4's in 20? 5. How many zeros are left? 1, 2. So they can build about 500 cars every month. McDonald's sold 312,547,246 burgers in 58 days. About how many burgers do they sell each day? Stop the video. You guys try it. There's that famous word about, which tells me that I'm going to round. First number. I have a level 1 bully. Stay where you're at, act like you're a cat. It's going to go to 300 million inside the box. The number outside the box, I got a 58 days. Level 8 bully rounds up, so 58 is going to go to 60. Get rid of the same number of inside and outside zeros. There's one there, one there. How many 6's in 30? 5, and then bring all the rest of the zeros up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Don't bring that one up because we marked him off. Count over 1, 2, 3 spots for my comma. 1, 2, 3. McDonald's sells about 5 million burgers each day. Got to remember, that may not seem reasonable, but they got stores all over the world. The elf put 82,367 ornaments on 387 trees. About how many ornaments are on each tree? Stop the video. You guys try it. I bet you thought I was going to say something about. Level 2 bully. Stay where you're at, act like a cat. So there's going to be about 80,000 ornaments. And I'm going to divide it by 387, which is going to round off to 400 because I have a level 8 bully, which says get off my floor, go up one more. So that's about 400 trees. Get rid of 2 zeros on the outside, so I'm getting rid of 2 zeros on the inside. How many times does 4 go into 8? 2. I have 1, 2 more zeros there. So each tree has about 200 ornaments on it. Seems like a reasonable number. Last year, Americans ate 1,123,478,315 gallons of ice cream. 234,856,990 people live in America. About how many gallons of ice cream did each American eat? It's going to be some big numbers there. Stop the video when you try it out. I want to round each number off so I get as many zeros as I can. The amount of gallons of ice cream is going to be the bigger number. Level 1 bully, that's going to round off to just about a billion. And the number of Americans, underline the highest place, circle the next digit, 3. Stay where you're at, act like a cat. That's going to go to about 200 million. And now, when I get rid of all of these zeros, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What am I left with? 10 divided by 2, which equals 5. The average American eats about 5 gallons of ice cream each year. That would be like the recycling bucket full. Kind of reasonable. I would say 5th graders probably eat more than that. Last one. The 3 little pigs weighed 904 pounds in all. About how much does each pig weigh? Stop the video, you try it out. Word about tells me I need to round. My pigs are 904 pounds in all. When I round that off, level 0 bully is going to be about 900 pounds. There's 3 little pigs. We're not counting the wolf because he is not a pig. So I'm just taking 900 divided by 3. How many 3's in 9? 3. Bring up my 2 zeros. Each pig weighs about 300 pounds. Kind of heavy for a pig, or maybe not so little.